I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. I suppose some introductions are in order.
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the castle for holidays.
Like that poor man from the ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
That is not helpful. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but Not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status. A pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
girl in our dormitory keeps getting passive about it.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. Part of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
No, we didn't stop here. We stopped after taking the classes. So we're gonna go now and take the classes. After speaking to Professor Fig. Come on.
Oh, did you hear about the new spell?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Hogwarts must have hundreds of thousands now. Wonder there's any money left.
all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Yeah, we did this last
To the
time.
wise, age matters very little.
We didn't do the
Today we
hacking
will review
spell.
a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done.
Levioso!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and protect.
Oh, this brings back a lot of memories.
Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Protego.
Levioso.
Case things.
I do enjoy lively duels.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you
So,
get.
it's also bad.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve
Hey,
it.
don't turn it into
A
a chat,
classroom
please.
duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Levioso!
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you. not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not sure he's in at the present moment.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Look at this. I mean, wow.
Patrick Redding is surprisingly somber, considering he runs a shop as fun as Honeybee.
Someone must love this scene.
Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that nasty goblin? It can't have been good for business.
By the way, tomorrow I'm gonna get the headphones, or whatever it's called. So my voice is gonna be clearer than this. No, it's not that clear because I'm speaking from the controller. So I ordered a cask for better hearing and for better voice.
Revelio.
Yes, it's a puzzle. I figured it out, so let me explain. You see these? These are numbers. It's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can guess it by the ports. See? I just guessed that they were numbers and tried to solve this thing that was here. It was 5 here, 3, 0, and 2. So we added 2 here. And also there was 4, and the unicorn must have been 1. And here there was missing 1 number, which is the result of 5 plus 1, of 4 plus 1 plus 7, which is 12.
Revelio.
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Frank in charge.
In my blood, my mother says. From her side, at least.
My aunt has some potions recipes she swears are from Zygmunt Fudge himself. What? She wants to make it up. She says they're ones who didn't put in the book of potions. What? Why are you looking at my chin like that? Stop it!
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now. Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see
I'm watching my own
but
life.
remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far... Excellent control there. Very good. Happens to the best of us. That's it! Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Nicely done. Watch this. Phew.
Accio. Very good. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. There we go.
Accio. Stay focused.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Watch this. Phew. Ah, you almost had it.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
After my...
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know...
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
all that it needs to do is give you work. Work, work, work. Dude, chill.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Hey. So. Hello. Ciao.
Whee! Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did rancorous come, sought to trap me.
عجبتنا حبينا ندو النميرة. النميرة أختي.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Levioso.
Can I help you?
Well, I asked for her owl number. She didn't seem interested.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up. Expulso!
Come on! Leviosa!
Act like a winner!
Leviosa!
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Protego! Revelio.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
This is gorgeous. Wow. And I'd suggest you watch this from a PC, not a phone, because you're gonna miss a lot. Yeah, you better use a PC because I checked on the phone. Well, I'm using the TV. I'm actually directly playing the game, so it is very different. But I reckon on a PC it would be much better because the phone doesn't really give it much credit. Yani, obviously. Oyo, shisha para.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke.
Oh, it's Toby's grandfather. Toby is a creamy elf.
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see.
Actually, he has Toby's eyes.
Regardless, you must continue to
So
build
cute.
upon what you've learned.
Creature is
In
mean.
that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know.
Oh,
In fact,
practical
Professor Ronan
Weasley.
will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it.
I'm not gay, by the way,
Sallow is
huh?
a capable young wizard.
Okay, chose
And
Sebastian
he knows
because
the area. He'll keep
he's a
you well
Slytherin.
clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Shut up.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up.
Fortunately,
makes a
I
broken
know.
object good as new in the blink of an eye.
I know.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Revelio.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Accio. Levioso.
Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the
I think he's
old
Arabic,
charm
not
a try
Indian.
then, shall we?
By the way he
Remember
speaks.
to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit for your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate, lashed out.
Reparo.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Another puzzle. It's up to you guys to solve it now. So go ahead. I'll help you. There's one here. And let's search for the second one. Yeah, I think it's here. This one.
Revelio.
Nope. So there are two. Where the hell is the second one? I can't find the second one.
Nobody can do a hex like me.
Oh, it's here. Okay. So...
That was me.
Oof. Yes. So, first one is 21. So this is 21. Okay. This is the first one, huh? Only one question mark. So 11 plus this, which is this. 1, 2, 3, all up to 9. So I guess I already gave the answer. So I'm waiting. Oh no, we'll try. Let's see if there's number 7. This is 8. No. So it's 1, 2, 6, 6, 6. What the? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6, 7. So 7 is an octopus. 8 is Argog. And 9 is Amira, I guess, because she has a lot of personalities. She's mentally unstable. 5 and 9. So where's the 5 and where's the 9? Come on, it's very easy. 1, it's 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11 plus this is 2. Okay, so 11 plus 2 is 13. Okay, 21 minus 13 is 8. Yes, yeah. Yay. No, I'm looking for the third one, actually. Yeah. So the second one is 9. Huh? So how much you have here? 5 plus 9 is 17. 5, and this is 9. This is you. So it's 2. It's 2.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff?
Okay, I guess I didn't explain well. No problem. Yeah, it's 3. Correct. Yeah, of course, my math is awful. Yeah. Of course. يفتح الباب.
Broomsticks are so out of date. I'd rather travel by flu network any day.
Never thought I'd witness Sebastian lose a duel.
Oh. I like how there's always something like to interact with, and everything is alive in the castle.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Shut up, don't be dramatic.
Hello, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly
Samira, she
far
looks
away.
like you.
Samantha thinks I'm potty.
No, seriously.
This painting.
She does look like you a bit.
If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Okay, so we found you in the game.
If I had the time, I may look.
Now we
Could be
found
intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating
By the way,
that solves the mystery.
someone promised me
Revelio.
audience, right? And I see none.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Oh, you're more than enough. But I gotta make money. I gotta get the money back for the game.
Revelio.
Please invite your friends. Or don't. I don't like big audience. Because I won't be able to interact much. Yeah. Yes, you did. But don't let me go back to the conversation. You said we'll make money out of this. Yeah, you're my only friend. I'm a lonely person. I don't have much audience. Do you guys prefer him like this or with a rope? By the way, you're the ones who are supposed to decide. I'm just following, I'm just playing. Okay, so be my guests. Do your part.
Revelio. Protego.
Yeah, you get to decide. And hope you're enjoying the movie. But remember what we said last time.
In my opinion,
The whole thing of this is for you guys to interact, because it's a new concept. Whatever you guys want, I don't mind. It was me. Just to read the whole thing, because it's not actually showing if you write a big paragraph. It's okay, I got the phone.
Revelio. Levioso.
You're brave though, aren't you?
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need.
Rethink my decision.
Shall we? Glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, he is annoying. He's a Slytherin.
How wand work is it quick?
Shut up.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to
And
you.
he speaks a lot.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
Just like someone I know.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter
You're
of differing
annoying.
opinions. She thinks
The
I
one
shouldn't
thing
be
you
allowed
have
in
in
the
common.
restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one
Revelio.
moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Oh, it's Buck. Oh my god, look at the castle from
Likely
here.
already named them too.
Wow.
and Sugarfoot.
Look at the details on the cap. Raindrops. Oh my god, this game is amazing.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Professor Snape died there
Have you had much of a
by the
chance to explore
hand
the
of the
castle?
Dark
A
Lord.
little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
And by the way, for Wolfie, I can see them because I noticed a death of someone. So that's why they're showing to me, because they're usually invisible.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of the year isn't as eventful.
So basically, we were on the trip to Hogwarts, and a guy from the ministry who was accompanying us was eaten by a dragon that attacked us on our way to Hogwarts. So it took us to different places, and that's how I can see them now.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Typical Chinese.
What did Mr.
Or
Moon?
Japanese. Always
Demi
wrong.
guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Accio! Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
This is something we didn't get to see in Harry Potter.
Honestly, if one could
Never heard of it,
magic
to be
with this
honest.
place.
Maybe
I don't know if it's the shops or
the
the
ones
people,
who read
but
the
there's
books
just something about
had
those
an
men.
idea about this.
We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short
Yes,
list gives
hugs
you
me.
plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find
Just
something
saw
for my
what's
sister.
left of it,
Let's
actually,
meet up
on
in the town
the,
circle when you're finished.
at
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
the bar. That's all. I mean, look how big the village is. Right? Okay. We're gonna do the side quests. Okay, thanks. Then we'll get what we came for. So basically here. What's this? Tomes and scrolls. Okay. Yeah, there was only the bar, I suppose. In part 5, where Ginny Weasley was kissing that guy and Malfoy. Gave that enchanted thing to fool Dumbledore. See, in part 5 or in part 6? I think the Order of the Phoenix, right? I forgot.
Revelio.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the
Suppose
little
we're gonna
dears.
pay a visit
Except, of course,
to every
for
shop
horses.
today.
Well, if you've been petrified, then obviously
Cello.
you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye.
Aye.
Fortunately, that it was just
She's
the
got a
one.
Scottish
Now then,
Scottish
how may I help
accent.
you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
guess this is better for the village, huh? Oh, come on. You want me to strip it off? I'll make him take it off if it bothers you.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly! Why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the Ministry, and I'm here, thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio.
I question anyone teaching.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Merlin's blooming beard, not a Tim.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Thought it was the Elder Wand at first. But it looks beautiful.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness.
This one was definitely the wrong one. I mean, look at it.
This is proving
It's
to
like
be
double
trickier than
split.
I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing.
Now you guys choose the wand, okay?
Curious indeed.
So we'll start from here. I'll show you all the colors.
How intriguing.
I think I know what I would choose, but I'd like a second opinion.
Curious indeed.
I hope you're still alive, though.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Yes, what? Speak, ladies.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Alvi. Well, this is all. We will choose the wand here and we'll choose the colors. So there are numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Curious indeed.
This is beautiful. This is not beautiful. This and this. For me, huh? Because they look like the Elder Wand.
How intriguing.
Natural gray is pretty, or classic black.
Curious indeed.
So this in black, or this in black. Yeah, looks beautiful.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
So we'll go for this one. You guys choose. I'm waiting. I'm gonna set the third one.
How intriguing.
This one. No. No. It's not pretty. This.
Curious indeed.
What a hideous taste.
How intriguing.
I prefer this in black. This is pretty classic, pretty natural. And this
Curious
also.
indeed.
And this. No. Yeah, this. No, seriously, this.
How intriguing.
They're not attractive, you know.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Someone here has found a snake.
Curious indeed.
Okay. Choose. Yalla. Please, I'm waiting.
How intriguing.
And then we'll go to the wood. Wood type.
Curious indeed.
Willow would be good, or oak. But yalla. I'm waiting for you two. For me, I like
How
what he
intriguing.
did for Lily. I think I'll go for this one. No, just the shape. I mean, it doesn't have to be like you don't have to know a lot about wands. I know nothing of wands, so. But just the looks, I like this one. Actually, I prefer this black one.
Curious indeed.
Yeah, the dragon. Dragon House drink is the most powerful, I think. Yes, it's a powerful magic. And this one is for normal enchanting spells, whatever they're called. And this one is for ranged spells, such as Accio and other spells. So, dragon. Maybe. We're waiting for Madame to give us her opinion. Yalla, please, Amira, please. I'm begging you here. Speak. Okay, natural gray.
How intriguing.
This? Classic gray. This? Hell no.
Curious
I mean, it's up to you. You guys choose. I will shut up now. No.
How intriguing.
I'll take the Elder Wand.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sense the sort of...
Well, wand is
surge
very
of some
important.
kind.
A match. Your
It's the
connection
most important
seemed
thing to
particularly powerful. The right
wizard.
wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Because
I
it
would
took
imagine
a lot
so.
of time.
A wand with a dragon heartstring core
Because
is
the whole
capable
concept
of
is you
dazzling magic.
choosing.
And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Protego.
It took you forever to choose. And the two of you... What are you looking at? Okay, I'll go. You! Shit. Oh, we can swim! I didn't know that. That's good. That's very good. It's very flexible. Go ahead and see how we get. Well, I got nothing to tell you, both of you.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Yeah, I know you're all I have. Does that look like a threat? It seemed like a threat.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly
What are you
something
gonna do?
aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
I'm very bad at reacting to
see it.
threats.
Spellcrafts are
I
incredibly
can risk
useful for
everything.
conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, with killing me, I knew you won't do it. You can't do anything about it. Like this is like challenging me, you know? And I'm very bad at reacting to that. Please. Let me be a good boy.
Revelio.
Well, Amira's been my only fan
Revelio.
since forever. And she enjoys what I do always. So I don't think she's gonna let me down. Anytime, actually. I believe you're old enough to decide what you want. But come on, let's admit it. She chose very, very ugly. What they're called? Wands. No, she didn't choose it. No, I don't think. No. Well, if she did, that's a really bad choice.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Booze and Pets said a customer lost a deer around here. I know you're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
Okay, then it's my bad. I didn't pay attention to both of your choices. Well, I didn't know that she chose it. Because it's very ugly, come on.
Levioso.
Not a day goes by, I think.
Yeah, I want to swim, but I want to swim back home because here it's boring. We're gonna have a taste of everything now. This made me crave cakes. I'm gonna order some.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo.
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Protego! Leviosa! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done! That's right, you lumbering lout! He's faltering! Protego, a few more hits should do the job!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo.
thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Reparo. Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I said battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined? Welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
What do you guys think about this one? Should we take it or choose something else? Yeah, this one looks pretty good. 'Cause the other one is Ravenclaw. This one is 100% Slytherin. Okay, so I go with this one. Both of you?
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
By all the peaky fucking blinders.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Yeah, talking to you.
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Well,
Ranrock
Bold
is
kind of suits
working
you, you
with
know?
Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
I don't know.
My pleasure.
Is it a guy or a lady?
Trolls in Hogsmeade.
It's a lie.
It's never happened before.
Or Gaby.
Something's not right.
Fuck.
The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
He has hair.
How timely.
And... shit.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
Well, I didn't want to say something inappropriate, but I guess you know what I meant.
Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
I think we're gonna get a broom.
Seems you've made an unfortunate...
She has Adam's apple. She's...
Watch your back.
He...
Rookwood and Harlow are worse
Fuck.
than any troll you might encounter.
Is a man.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Think we're gonna get brooms. Okay, let's ask her. Just double check, okay? Well, I tried to undress her, him, I mean just lift the dress, but it's not working. Okay, let's try to zoom here. No, not working.
Repair her.
Let's repair her into a being. Nothing is not repairing. Shit.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose God.
It's always so exciting to see the owls come swooping into the Great Hall.
I'd like to send owls, but I have no one to write to.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio.
Yeah, here we open the Chamber of Secrets. I believe there's a chapter in the game where we can open the Chamber of Secrets. It is the girl's room. Wine in Myrtle died here, and Hermione was stuck here. Yes, I'm not sure. I read on Reddit, but it's not reliable. Because see, it said here that there is a snake on something. So, and no one knows what it means or what it's for. So I guess that we're gonna open the Chamber of Secrets one day. Maybe further in the game. I'm not sure. But hopefully we will. Because I'm dying to know what's there. And if you remember, we recently met an heir of Slytherin, which means he can speak. Okay, what's that? Yeah, this takes place before the events of Harry Potter. Actually, before the events of Fantastic Beasts. It's in the late 80s, in the late 1800s. So 1890 something, 80, 60. So yeah. There's someone before Voldemort. No, it's actually before, way before HP.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
I love the English.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes.
Sorry for the weird noises. I have a vermin with
read
me
it aloud, this map
cannot
appeared.
stop making noises.
Clever enchantment. It's a
I
map
said
of Hogwarts, to be
love
sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, It's that the path we're on is
Yeah, it's
terribly
because I'm
dangerous.
muting and
I'd like you to
unmuting.
work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
Whenever I speak,
But sir, how dangerous could the library be?
there is a
Perhaps we're only
noise. He
after a
tends
book.
to do something.
Perhaps we are only after a
Not
book, but
intentionally,
we should be
actually.
prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Accio. Revelio.
Do you guys think that I should wear the robe while I'm inside the school? To make it more realistic somehow? Or you don't care?
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts.
Should I help
Care
him
to
or
have
no?
a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Yeah, it was a mistake actually. I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, that's wise. We get some more of Hogwarts. Yeah, and the treasure hunt is definitely something good. Okay. I'll wear it whenever I have classes. That's smart. At least for the treasure map, come on.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Nothing better than few pints of vodka.
This looks like the location from the painting. Could be something special about it. Accio!
Levioso! Accio!
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
This is my sister's first year.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating. I look forward to going home on holiday.
Thank you. That's a compliment, you know.
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
If only a new student was...
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play.
She reminds me of
Are you
Luna
familiar
also.
with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Well, that That explains why she's hated by everyone.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
What do you guys think? Should I help her or no?
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Nah, she's not Luna. She's very different.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help.
I'll use Avada Kedavra
If
to
you do find
kill
all of
her.
my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I believe we have some magic.
Revelio.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and when
You won't miss a lot,
necessary,
actually, because
defending against those
I'm also
who would
going
wish
to
do
sleep.
us
It's 3 in the
harm.
morning here.
Sounds versatile.
I'm starting to get
But
sleepy.
before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished,
Have a good
come
night.
and see me.
I'll
Then
see
we
you
shall begin
tomorrow.
working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
I think so. We shall see who shows up. I know, Sebastian. I know.
What do you mean, look aside?
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
Okay, when I go
you
back
dealing
to
with
the
a
bridge,
partner?
I'm gonna look aside.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Levioso. Accio.
You're better than that! Potato!
Lumos. Stupefy. Accio. Come on. Protego.
Levioso.
Stupefy.
There goes my way.
Levioso.
Expelliarmus.
I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Levioso. Accio.
You'll get it! Good one!
Levioso.
Excellent form!
Levioso. Accio.
That's it! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Because you suck.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
It's not my fault. Oh, it's beautiful. That's Ugrit's house. I'm gonna pay him a visit. Hey, beautiful.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
How about you stick to dating me? He will. I'll change her mind one day. Oh, this brings back a lot of memories. Let's go to Hagrid's house. Oh, there was no Hagrid's house. This is Hagrid's house. Okay, let's pay him a visit.
Revelio.
Yeah, you just saw it? It's been there since forever. No, it was an addition from me.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Accio. Accio. Accio.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you, and...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I think it needs Incendio. But I prefer if okay, so Reparo Incendio was trying here. I prefer that what was I gonna say? When I get a broom, it's gonna be faster.
Incendio. Getting it. Keep at it. And do try.
Incendio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio.
Well, I think I'm also going to sleep, so I'm gonna stop here. Tomorrow, I don't think I'm gonna make a live. Maybe until after tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if it's possible or not.
Ah, there you are.
Of course I will. Y'all have a good night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.